Liberty Nation with Tim Donner.
And now we welcome you to the portion of Liberty Nation Radio which we entitle Talkin' Liberty. And it's when we reintroduce ourselves to our regular contributor, constitutional lawyer, and LibertyNation.com legal affairs editor, Scott Cosenza. Hello, Scott.
Hello, Tim.
All right, let's jump right in. A U.S. judge rules suspicionless searches of travelers' electronic devices are unconstitutional. You think?
Well, you and I may think so, Tim, but the United States government did not think so, both in the administrations of President Obama and President Trump. Under both administrations, they ruled they pushed the notion that they were entitled to look through travelers' devices at international border crossings, even though they were U.S. citizens and had done nothing wrong or were accused of doing nothing wrong.
And so now it means that a random person can't come up to you and demand that you turn over your smartphone.
Devices, please, right? No, that is forbidden here. What the judge has said, this is an Obama appointee, by the way, has said that we need to see a showing of reasonable articulable suspicion that the devices in question contain some contraband or something illegal is going on. Now, they are allowed to make sure that you own the device. They're allowed to make sure that it is, in fact, an electronic device and not some destructive device, for instance, right? It's not about safety, but your papers, you can imagine, Tim, well, you don't have to imagine, you know, Tim, all of the personal information that is located on your electronic device. And to let somebody to look through that simply as a condition to re-enter a place where you have a legal right to be, which is to say the United States, this is not about foreigners, this is about U.S. citizens. So I think it's a great ruling and much needed.
It's really one of these rulings where you say, well, wait a minute, how could that ruling not have stood for a lot longer than just this week? But in fact, this is the kind of thing that we have Talkin' Liberty for. And Scott Cosenza.
It's one of those things where I think people are surprised to learn that that was the law in the first place, you know?
Yes, indeed.